When a loved one is missing, there are specially trained investigators who lead the charge to bring them home, backed by years of training, experience, and a dedicated team of experts. But what about missing pets? Are there really pet detectives who are ready to answer the call? We're here to tell you yes.
Gentlemen, our case today is Veronica, a 6.5-year-old female cat that went out for her walk and didn't return. Kate, you've got lead on this. Dodge, you're coming in as a specialist. Houston, you've got backup. Gentlemen, we have only 8 hours of daylight left. Let's go. The common phrase made popular by Jim Carrey is pet detective. I would say professionally there's less than a handful of people in the country that actually do this. I've been a private investigator since 1996, and in 2005 I went from looking for missing people to missing dogs and cats. The dogs obviously are a huge part of the team. As we say in the industry, I actually run on the dumb end of the leash. Cade. I have a saying that when I grow up, I want to be like Cade. Cade actually helped start my business. His specialty is actually long distance. He can run to scent from a great distance. He can also detect scent over a tremendous amount of time. We have confirmed scent with Cade at 5.5 months. We've actually tested Cade hiding an animal a quarter mile away without a track in a car with a window rolled slightly down, and he found that pet within 3 minutes. Houston's one of the newest members. He's our rookie. Houston's a great fit for us because he's very high energy. He appears to lack focus, but actually that hard-headedness where he keeps driving and keeps driving works for us. When you're out after a missing cat, cats don't hide in neighborhoods. They hide out in the woods, they hide in briar patches, and these dogs have to go wherever the kitty went. So he's a tough dog, and his lack of focus and that drive or that hard-headedness is what makes him really a value to us. Dodger really showed us that he wanted to do this work. He is a thinker. He's a decision maker. When I have something where I need a decision to be made, it's usually Dodger that I'm going to bring out. If I need something intricate or fine line, for instance, if we have a situation where we fear that the pet may be deceased, we've come in, we've tracked a long way, and Cade and Houston are saying to me, hey, there's no scent here. We'll bring Dodger in and we'll give Dodger a command. We'll tell him find bones, that's his little command, and he'll go off leash and he'll actually go out and he'll find us any decomposing scent. That can be blood, it can be hair, it can be bone, but he'll find us everything in the area, and that helps pet owners with closure. I can't really say that they actually work for me. They do this for me, but they do this for me because we have a bond, and they are my partners in the truest sense. And every morning, no matter how many times they've gone out, they get up and they run for that van, getting ready for the next case. Typically, the call comes in and we have a pet owner on the other end who's distraught. They don't know what to do. They're in a state of panic because their family member is missing. So we make arrangements. During the week, we'll probably work anywhere between 2 and 4 cases a week, depending on where in the United States the case is. We travel all over the country, from California to New York, and from Florida to Michigan. So when she went missing that day, what were some of the things that you guys did right away? Because that helps us in profiling. So that first day, what did you do?
Well, we looked in the backyard to see if she was climbing a tree or just playing outside.
Once we arrive and we meet with the pet owners, we'll do a small consultation, but pretty much we already have a relationship. We already know what's happening.
We called the neighbors and seeing if they could help, and they didn't have any information.
They'll show me a little bit about their house, where the pet was last seen, what we call the point last seen. There's a lot to it. It's not just running behind dogs and he went that way. It's much, much, much more intricate in terms of it's an investigation. We're going to need a scent article. Is there anything that has just Veronica scent on it? Now that can be a toy, that can be something that the pet has laid on, but the most important criteria is that it can't have the scent of any other animal. And then basically, it's out to the truck, we take the scent article, and we're on the ground tracking. Find it, go. We use 3 to 4 dogs on the team all the time. The dogs actually confirm each other because they all have the ability to track and trail, but they all actually have specialties. Kate is long distance. Dodger actually is more of a tracking dog. He also does alerts in terms of what we call close finds. And yes, I run behind him. We'll switch dogs, but we never switch handlers. Houston is a straight tracking dog. He has to be fairly close to the trail, and we would use Houston when we're getting in pretty close. Cade we probably wouldn't use as much. Once we know we're close in, we're going to switch to one of the dogs that are closer to the trail, or which is a tracker.
Show me, quick, show me, hurry. All right, that's a good boy. Hey there, little girl. You got trapped. You got stuck in here. I know, kind of scary. Well, let's get you out of here. All right, Dodgy, you did a good job, Bubba. Let's go.
Sadly, the need for our services are very great. I encourage everyone who has a 4-pod family member to put a collar and a tag with a current phone number on your pet. Take a photo from the back, from the side, and from the front, followed by, very important, that you have a scent article of your pet. Rub your pet for 15 seconds with a very clean cloth, put it in a baggie, and save it. Because now you have what you know is a 100% scent article that if you ever had to have your pet be tracked, we have a scent article.
Good news, she's home.
Should you need our services, no case is too tough, no trail too long. Give us a call.
If you'd like more info on pet detectives or any other pet resources, visit our website at animalattractionstv.com. And on behalf of everyone here at Animal Attractions, I'm Megan Blake with Toot Sweet the Travel Kitty. We're so glad you could join us, and we'll see you next time. Right,